Once upon a time in the cheerful town of Booksville, where every street was named after a beloved doll, Mia loved reading more than anything else. Her room was filled with colorful books that took her on thrilling adventures. However, there was one problem. Mia noticed that her friends at school often struggled to find new books. One sunny afternoon, while sitting under her favorite shady tree, Mia had a fantastic idea. What if we had a little lending library right here in our community? She thought. A place where everyone can share the books they love and borrow new ones. Excited, Mia rushed home and told her parents about her idea. Her mom smiled and said, "That sounds wonderful. We can build a little library box together." Mia couldn't wait to start. The very next day, they gathered supplies and built a colorful wooden box with a bright red roof. Mia painted it with lovely flowers and swirls and carefully placed a sign that read "Little Lending Help." When the little lending library was finished, Mia cleverly placed it at the local park right under it. She filled it with some of her own books and invited all her friends and neighbors to join in. The next Saturday, Mia organized a grand opening brunch in the park. She decorated the tables with streamers and balloons, and baked cookies shaped like books. Children and parents came excitedly, curious about this new treasure in their community. "Welcome to our little lending library," Mia announced, her eyes sparkling with joy. "Let's celebrate the joy of sharing books. Each of you can bring a book to donate, and pick another to take home." One by one, her friends, Sammy, a furry little boy who loved wild adventures, and Lily, a girl who ate. "Look, I brought my favorite dinosaur story," said Sammy, his face beaming with excitement. "I brought my fairy tale," chirped Lily, her shiny pigtails bouncing as she danced in place. The children exchanged their amazing books like precious treasures, giggling about the stories each. They read snippets aloud, sparking laughter and joy in the air, while the aroma of cookies wafted air. Later, Mia decided they should create a little activity for everyone. "How about we draw our favorite parts of the stories we've read this week?" she suggested. The kids rushed to find their colored pencils and paper, their imaginations soaring as they illustrate. As the sun began to set, casting magical golden rays across the park, Mia noticed a little boy stand. His name was Ethan, a shy child who had just moved to Booksville and hadn't made many friends yet. "Hi there! Are you interested in borrowing a book?" Mia asked him kindly. Ethan nodded hesitantly, and pointed to a book about space adventures. I like this one. Mia smiled and said, "You can take it home. And if you have a book to share, you can bring it next time." We have a great book, creating session plan for next weekend. With a little coaxing. He shared that he loved learning about planets and stars but had no one to share it with. As the sun dipped below the horizon, Mia introduced Ethan to the group. Soon, they all gathered around him to hear about his favorite topics, and they couldn't believe it. The weeks went by, and the little lending library blossomed with life and laughter. Mia and her friends would meet every Saturday, exchanging books and sharing stories. Bog became a gathering place for imagination and adventure. One day, as they gathered around the library, they noticed some new titles appearing all the time. Little did they know, the kind folks in Booksville had caught on to the joy of sharing books and stuff. The little lending library became a symbol of community, friendship, and the magic of stories. Each child learned the joy of sharing their favorite tales and imaginations with others. Mia looked around one afternoon, noting how many friends she had made because of it. "You know," she said, "this library isn't just about the books. It's about the stories we share and the connections we create." And as the children continued to swap their tales and giggle, they knew that they had created not you. As the sun painted the sky with hues of orange and pink, Mia whispered to herself, "The more we share." The joy of reading and sharing books transformed Booksville. With each story told and each new friend gained, the magic of words continued to captivate their HEA.